most famous physical therapist on the internet.
Hi folks, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Together we're the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course,
We
Bob.
obviously have a high opinion of ourselves. Today we're going to talk about 8 morning habits that help you lose weight. Plus we're doing a giveaway,
That's
Brad.
right, Bob.
Let's start with the giveaway.
Absolutely.
If you are new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos on how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. Also, go to bobandbrad.com. This is the big one, Brad.
This is the big
Go
one.
to the giveaway section. We're giving away a Sleepovation mattress. We'll talk about it in a minute. Go to Facebook. The contest will be pinned to the top of the page.
Top of the page.
And go to Twitter, Instagram, TikTok if you want a 60-second version of our program. And you might be listening to this on a podcast.
Podcast. So they can't see us then.
No.
That's a good thing.
Good for them.
Yep.
So we're giving away a Sleepovation mattress. This is just a sample of one.
That's right.
You can't even look at it this way when you get one.
It's covered up with this nice cushy thing. Anyways,
It's got 7 individual mattresses.
700 tiny mattresses and a pillow.
Oh, did I say 7?
700.
700.
Yeah, times 100. Look at this pillow. It looks like this on one side and this. No, this is a cutaway view too. And it's got a unique thing. Got actually springs in there.
Yeah, and you don't feel them.
You do
not
not feel that unless
they give it good shape.
Yeah, if you cut it apart, then you can. But anyways,
so again, the mattress obviously comes in many sizes.
Yeah,
this is just a sample.
This is like for your dog.
But most comfortable mattress that Brad and I individually have slept upon. I didn't want to say we're sleeping together.
Why, Bob? Why do we have to go there?
All right, can you handle this?
Wait till our wives see that episode part.
Yeah.
All right, let's go on with these habits to keep us, to get our weight loss down. It's that time of year, Bob.
Yeah, it is that time of year where, I ran outside this morning, by the way.
You did not.
It was almost 20 some below.
What were you chasing?
Yeah, I had to run fast.
I'd have to do that just to give me some motivation.
All right, let's get started. We'll talk about that. The first thing you want to do is, and I don't know if you do this, Brad, but I do. Weigh yourself every day.
No, I don't.
So
I go like once a week.
Several studies have shown if you weigh yourself every day, you're going to be increased weight loss. I don't know how you can't, because when I do it, I right away see if I ate too much the day before.
Yeah.
You can adjust right away.
Right.
And if you don't, it might be like 5 days, and all of a sudden you're 10 pounds up already, and you didn't even realize it.
I know, but I see that because sometimes you eat some or you don't void or whatever, and it's like, I'm 2 pounds up. It doesn't make sense. I shouldn't be. And then
I don't worry about that. But or if you eat a lot of carbs or pasta, it seems like my weight, you retain water and you.
Right.
So
yeah, but no, I could see. I've read that before. That take it every day, and I could see. But it'd be like me looking at my my retirement account every day, and the stocks are going up and down. It drives me nuts. I don't know.
All right, number 2, drink lots of water, especially in the AM. This increases your energy expenditure and increases the number of calories burned. I don't know the physiology behind it, but
I'm reading a book on nutrition and diet, and he said exactly the same thing. You've got to get up.
You concur.
Yeah, I concur. And so it was Sean Stevenson. He got a really nice book. He does a really nice job. Anyways, yeah, it's exactly what you said. Get up and you got to drink, good 24 ounces or so.
You should see what I drink.
I don't have a problem doing that.
No, because I try not to drink a lot at night so that I don't have to get up and go to the bathroom.
Right.
And so I get up and I counted this morning. These were 5 big glasses, like over a period of about a half hour.
Oh.
I mean,
5 of them. Well,
5.
Were they really skinny or just tall?
No, they're big and
big
tall.
And fat ones
yeah,
too, huh?
yeah.
And it doesn't say ounces on them?
Well, I probably should be able to figure it out. I bet you they were like 16 ounces.
Yeah, 16. That's a lot. Yeah, then you have to drink for the rest of the day.
Right. All right, number 3. This is going to sound stupid, but you got to make sure you get enough sleep. And, actually, if you're pain-free, you can sleep well. That's why we want a Sleepovation mattress. Yeah. So I got to give a plug for them, right?
Yeah.
But if you have sleep deprivation, it actually can cause weight gain. You'll have decreased leptin, and that's the thing that makes you feel full.
Sure.
But you're going to have increased ghrelin. This sounds like gremlins.
Yeah.
Gremlins, and they make you feel hungry.
Well,
so
don't want to have them.
So both of those things are going on at the wrong rate. when
Right.
you don't get enough sleep.
Well, that sleeping is your fast time. You go from 6 o'clock till 12 hours without eating, and you
Hmm.
can lose a lot of weight overnight. I
Sure,
was amazed. I lost 2 pounds once. I thought this cannot be
just from
right.
sleeping.
Yeah, but
Okay,
the breakfast. That's why it's called breakfast because you break the fast.
gotcha. Hey, wow, you're sounding intelligent. Okay, next thing we'll talk about is this sounds like a small trick, but it actually works because if you use a smaller bowl or a smaller plate
Yeah,
or smaller cup,
yeah,
you do eat less. I found I ran the bowl I like to eat cereal out of
yeah.
broke, so I started using a smaller
Mm.
bowl. I started eating less.
How do you break a bowl? You drop it?
Yeah,
Oh, good.
got cracked somehow, but so it sounds like a stupid little trick, but it really does work.
I tried it with ice cream back when I used to eat more ice cream,
And
and
you ate two bowls,
right,
then.
second bowl tastes better than the first. I tell you.
Yeah,
So I would just get rid of the ice
doesn't
cream.
always work, but
Yeah, no, I agree. That's probably a easy thing to try.
number five, and I am terrible at this. I'm just not that type of person. But
What?
tracking your intake. If
You
you
mean calories?
yeah, if you
Oh,
actually
yeah.
track how much you're eating,
Yeah.
you're going to be surprised. You're eating more a lot of times than you think you are.
Mhm.
You're especially if you start weighing your food. You're like,
Oh, yeah.
you're supposed to have 6 ounces, and you look, yeah, it looks like 6 ounces to me, and then you weigh it, and it's like 12 ounces. So if you're serious about losing weight, I think that alone can really help you
Sure.
tracking your food. So
That's kind of a personality thing too.
it is.
So, if it doesn't make you feel comfortable, it's may not be the best for you. But I could see where it'd be very effective.
Well, the other thing,
Scientific.
I don't think you have to track it forever because you know what I mean. Just track it for a while, then you can start to get a sense of like,
Yeah,
well,
you
I can
just
eat.
plop that steak down there. There's a 6 ounce. That's
Right.
a 7 ounce. That's a four and a
Right.
half ouncer.
My wife and I played that game for a while where she'd like, well, how much is this? And
Oh, then
then
you'd
we
weigh
weigh
it.
it. Yeah,
What do you got? A scale?
yeah, a little food scale.
Oh, you get a food scale.
Yeah.
Kind of like a scale for your envelopes. Anyways.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it's pretty sensitive.
We can
So
go-
okay, number six. Morning exercise is the best time to exercise because to me, you have the greatest amount of motivation in the morning.
Yeah.
If you wait till you get home at night, there may be nothing left in the gas tank. You know what I mean? You're
Yeah.
and it's really easy to put it off. But if you exercise right away in the morning, that's why I got out in the cold weather, Brad.
Yeah, that's a
I
good
mean,
idea.
you feel good. It sets the tone for the day,
Yeah.
and then a lot of times now my wife and I are going for walks in the afternoon. You get a little bonus. You
Sure.
got a little extra already. So
Yeah, you get it out of the way, especially if you got kids.
yeah,
You got to do it
Yeah.
before they get up. Get it out of the way.
you
and
got to
then-
put you first.
Yeah.
I mean,
then
if
you come home and then all kinds of stuff pops
Yeah.
up. Then you don't have any time because
all HELL breaks loose, right?
Ooh, it's a family show. I'm
All
glad
right.
you kept it that way.
All right, number seven. We have found this really helps is if you plan your meals, like if you will make I'll make a bunch of salmon
Yeah.
together right away,
Yep.
and that way, one, it's healthy,
Yep.
and two, you don't grab some junk food because you're really hungry. It's all ready to go already.
Yeah. I like a slow cooker.
Yeah,
Put
those
it
work
in the
good.
morning. Your
Yeah.
vegetables, your meat. You get home, the house smells good. You're ready to eat.
Yep,
You don't have
there
to
you
deal
go.
with all those potential chips and
Sure.
other fun things if
So-
you happen to have them in your house for when you're going to have that social.
Yeah, we
get-together.
watched the Super Bowl yesterday or 2 days ago. How many?
Well, a
days
lot
ago?
of people watch
Yeah.
Sunday or whatever.
Yeah,
when you
Sunday.
watched
Well,
it.
anyway, my wife just had a chip craving the whole time, and
Ah.
she fought it. She didn't.
She did.
She was going to make me go out at halftime, and I go to the halftime show. But anyway, she fought it off. Number 8, the final one. This is if you eat a breakfast that is more saturating, it satisfies your hunger.
Yeah.
You're going to last longer throughout the day without not eating much. So a high protein meal can often last longer.
Yep.
And I'm sorry for the vegans and vegetarians out there. If you can, I guess you can get protein from.
Well, I don't know. I've been eating avocados, and I'm telling you, they kind of fill me up, and
Do they?
they're just fun. I just am having a good time with
Yeah,
avocados.
good for you.
Yeah. I like the color of them, and they cut open. I learned how to break them, and got
You're a grapefruit
special-
guy too, aren't you?
Oh, every morning, at least a half a grapefruit,
Yeah.
at least from November to April.
Remember they used to have the grapefruit diet? I don't know what it was, but you had to eat
Is
a
that
lot
like
of
the
grapefruit.
Atkins?
Well,
Except for
it was a diet.
yeah, they say they burn calories just eating it or something like that. I just
Uh,
know I feel better.
all right. Well, I'm glad you feel better, Brad. Remember,
Well,
Brad and
I
I can.
think that everyone's going to have success with this if they just take it seriously, but with a sense of humor. You know, you just can't get all wound up. You get your stomach all bound up and tightened up like that. You get ornery and you're hungry and you're taking out on the kids, the wife. So have fun with it.
It's called hangry when you get hungry and you're.
Ornery?
Well, it's called when you're tired and you're
Hangry, that would
hungry.
be like a
Hangry.
hangover.
No, you're hangry. You're hungry and you're
Angry.
angry
Oh, sure.
because you didn't get food.
Yeah.
So
Well, we got to quit babbling. Bob.
remember,
It's
Brad and I can fix
10
just about
minutes,
anything
except for
a broken heart.
yeah.
But we'll work on it. Just like you guys can work on your diet.
Well, yeah, but hope you have better success with your diet than this heart thing.
All right. Thanks for watching.